We'll, of course, continue to update you on the crisis in South Sudan, and you can join that conversation on social media. On Twitter, the hashtag is silent massacre. Let's move away from the crisis in South Sudan to the security situation in Kenya. The Nairobi County Police Commander Benson Kibui has said the police operations will move from estate to estate to flush out those still bearing illegal arms after the expiry of the president's amnesty. Kibui was speaking after meeting officers commanding Nairobi's police stations to assess the progress of security operations aimed at weeding out illegal immigrants and criminal elements.
What we are saying is that as the operation is continuing within Nairobi, we are not specifically dealing with this area. We'll be out to ensure that we sanitize all the estates within Nairobi. So Kenyans living here in Nairobi, please, with the motto of Nyumba Kumi, coordinate with us, security officers. We have given out our contacts, 999 Control Center, based at Jagor House.
Now, as you can already see on your screens, the breaking news we have, the news we have just in, is that a vehicle has exploded near the Pangani police station. We'll, of course, keep you up to date as we continue to monitor the situation in Pangani. Right now, we want to hand you over to Jeff Koinange. Remember, Jeff Koinange Live is up next immediately after the bulletin. Jeff, a very good evening to you. What do you have for us tonight?
That's right, Wilson. We are live in the heart of Eastleigh, and according to Google Maps here, it tells me I'm on the corner of General Waroinga Street and First Avenue. That's where we are, and that's where JKL will be coming to you in about 45 minutes or so. But I have a bit of breaking news, Wilson. We're hearing that at Pangani Police Station, there's been an explosion. Apparently, a car was driving into the yard and it exploded. And Pangani Police Station, by the way, is 2 kilometers about north of where I am right now. It's the closest police station to this very area. Why are we here? Well, we know the story. About 20 days ago, a crackdown began in this area. It started right here in this area. And so far in the last 20 days, about 5,000 people have been arrested. According to statistics, many of them have been processed. 190 have been deported back to Somalia. Many are still at Kasarani, still being processed. Others have been sent to refugee camps in Dadaab and Kakuma. And the crackdown continues. We're going to be talking live with the Kamkunji Member of Parliament, Yusuf Hassan, very shortly. And also, we've invited Police Inspector General David Kimayo to be here on the show. We hope he'll show up. In the meantime, let me speak to a young business community leader. His name is Ahmed Mohammed. He is the Secretary General of the Eastleigh Business Community. Ahmed, welcome to KTN Prime.
Thank you very much.
Look, we've been here a few hours now, and look, it seems pretty calm. I must say, it looks pretty calm here.
Yeah, it is calm. There's nothing happening in Eastleigh. The only thing that's happening in Eastleigh right now is the police crackdown and the police operations.
Okay, what's the general mood, Ahmed? Okay, we see a massive police presence up and down these streets, and I'm sure up and down. What's the mood like?
The mood is jittery. The mood is a bit jittery. People are, anxious. People are jittery about this police crackdown and these police operations. There was virtually no business in the last 3 weeks in Eastleigh. 75% of businesses are down, and we are feeling the pinch now.
What are people saying right now? Are they for the crackdown? Are they against it? Is it back and forth? What are they saying?
When it first started, the community wanted the police to do their job. Everyone is, concerned about the security of Eastleigh, but it has become painful now. It has become Somali businesses and Somali community are between a rock and a hard place. When an explosion happens in Eastleigh, it's the businesses and the Somali community that suffers most.
Yeah. Is there anger? I mean, there's a whole bunch of people here. I guess they've seen the lights and they know we're here live. And it's the first time that people have come here live at this, to do a show like this. But are people angry in general?
People are angry with the way the operation is being done. They're not angry at the security operation, but they're angry at how it is being effected. And therefore, as business leader, what we wanted the government to do is to change tact, to do intelligence-based operations. If they're aware of any certain things happening in certain apartment, they should go there, do their work, and get out.
Bottom line, Ahmed, solutions to this place. I mean, this is going to go on for a while.
Yeah.
What's the best case scenario moving forward?
The best case scenario is for the police, the government, the authorities, political leaders, religious leaders, the youth, the women to come together and think of a forward strategy. The only solution to this problem is if we listen to each other. At the moment, it seems like only the authorities and the government is doing their own things. They need to involve the community, the political leaders, and the youth and the women in order for us to move forward. Yeah.
At the end of the day, can life come back to normal in Isli? Because like you say, 75% of business has been affected. Is it going to come back to normal? Are people optimistic, or do they think the crackdown will continue?
We hope so. Imagine, Jeff, truckloads of police officers in full combat gear down Moy Avenue. Will you be there? You won't be able to get there. So that's what's happening. That's the scenario in Isli. Every day, there's trucks of police around, in red berets, in full combat gear. So, and you look around, you think, even if the most hardened business person will think of relocating their business somewhere. We have seen people leaving Isli, relocated to other parts of Nairobi and of the country. And Isli, as you know, is the hub of Nairobi. 30% of businesses, 30% of the revenue in Nairobi County comes from Isli.
Yeah.
It's a very important business hub, and
sure.
we want it to be like that, and even better.
Are you all carrying IDs right now? Does everyone have to carry their ID?
Of course, you'll have to carry your ID everywhere you go, and that's the worrying part.
Can I tell you something, Ahmed? I forgot my ID.
Well, don't worry, Jeffrey. You don't look like a Somali. You know, it's.
I thought I looked a bit Somali,
no.
Ahmed. No.
So it's about about balancing operation.
Good luck going forward, Ahmed. All the best. Yeah, thank you. That's Ahmed Mohammed. He is a Secretary General of the Isli Business Community. Again, that breaking news, what I told you at the top of the show, Wilson, is that there's been an explosion at Pangani Police Station. The OCPD Baraza has told us that a vehicle was driving on the wrong side of the road. It was actually heading towards this location. It was stopped by the police and it exploded. There may be casualties. We can't confirm how many so far. We've sent a crew directly there right now. By the time probably JKL stars will have more information. But that's what's happening right now in Isli. We are on the corner of General Waroinga Street and First Avenue. JKL will be starting in about half an hour or so. You can tweet us at Koinange Jeff is my hashtag, is my Twitter handle. The hashtag is JKL. Also, you can call in 0712-957-117. Let's all talk. That's what it's all about. We've got to talk to the business community leaders, and hopefully the Inspector General of Police shows up. We'll really have a conversation. In the meantime, let's toss it back to you in the studio and Wilson Burr.